Welcome to HearFirst. Let's get going with today's top stories. GST confusion over Hajmola, candy or Ayurvedic medicine? The classification of Hajmola under the Goods and Services Tax (GST) regime has sparked a debate. The question is whether it should be categorized as a candy, attracting a higher tax rate, or as an Ayurvedic item, which qualifies for a lower rate. This ambiguity has created a challenge for businesses and tax authorities alike. The issue highlights the complexities of applying GST to products that blur the lines between different categories. Hajmola, a popular digestive aid, contains ingredients traditionally used in Ayurveda. However, its sweet taste and widespread consumption as a candy-like product complicate its classification. Businesses are grappling with the uncertainty, unsure which GST rate to apply, and potentially facing penalties for incorrect categorization. The matter underscores the need for clearer guidelines and a more robust framework to address similar ambiguities in the future. A definitive ruling is awaited to provide clarity and resolve this ongoing dispute surrounding the taxation of Hajmola. The current situation creates a significant challenge for manufacturers and distributors, necessitating a clear resolution from the GST Council. Moving on. Kishtwar Encounter. 2 Pakistani terrorists eliminated. A significant counter-terrorism operation in the Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir resulted in the elimination of 2 Pakistani terrorists by the Indian Army. The operation, launched in the challenging terrain of Chatru area, faced difficult weather conditions. Despite these obstacles, the security forces successfully neutralized the terrorists. Following the encounter, a substantial quantity of warlike stores was recovered. The seized arsenal included AK and M4 rifles, indicating a considerable threat neutralized. This successful operation underscores the continued efforts of the Indian security forces in maintaining peace and security in the region. The recovery of such a large cache of weapons suggests a potential disruption of larger terrorist plans. The operation highlights the commitment and capabilities of the Indian Army in combating terrorism in challenging environments. Further details regarding the ongoing investigation are awaited. Moving on. Hungarian Tourist Found Dead in Meghalaya. A tragic incident unfolded in Meghalaya, northeast India, with the discovery of a deceased Hungarian tourist. The individual, whose name has been withheld pending notification of next of kin, was found lifeless in the state. Details surrounding the circumstances of the death remain scarce, with local authorities launching an investigation to ascertain the cause. Police in Meghalaya are currently conducting a thorough inquiry. The body has been transported to a local hospital for autopsy to determine the cause of death. The Hungarian embassy has been informed, and they are cooperating with Indian authorities in the ongoing investigation. Further updates are expected as the investigation progresses and more information becomes available. This incident highlights the importance of safety precautions for tourists visiting remote and sometimes challenging terrains. The identity of the deceased is yet to be officially released, but the Meghalaya police are working closely with the Hungarian embassy to ensure swift and transparent handling of the situation. The exact location of the discovery has also not been publicly released, pending notification of the family. Moving on. Trio defrauds bank using forged court orders. 3 individuals allegedly defrauded a bank of 1 crore 30 lakh rupees using 3 counterfeit court orders. The accused, whose names are being withheld for legal reasons, presented fabricated legal documents to the bank branch. These forged orders, purportedly issued by a court in Gurugram, directed the bank to release the substantial sum of money. The fraudulent scheme involved meticulously crafted documents that mimicked the official style and format of court orders. The perpetrators successfully convinced bank officials of their legitimacy, resulting in the unlawful transfer of funds. Following the discovery of the fraud, an investigation was launched by police. The investigation uncovered the deception, leading to the arrest of the 3 individuals involved. Charges of forgery, fraud, and criminal conspiracy are anticipated. The recovered amount, if any, has not yet been reported. The incident highlights vulnerabilities in banking systems and underscores the need for enhanced verification procedures to prevent similar occurrences in the future. The case serves as a stark warning against sophisticated financial crimes leveraging deceptive documentation. Moving on. Election Commission asserts EVM integrity amidst calls for paper ballots. The Election Commission of India, ECI, has firmly reiterated that its electronic voting machines, EVMs, are tamper-proof, following a suggestion by Tulsidas for a return to paper ballots. The ECI statement comes in response to concerns raised regarding the security and reliability of EVMs in recent elections. While the specifics of Tulsidas's proposal were not detailed in the report, the call for a shift to paper ballots highlights ongoing debates surrounding electoral transparency and trust in technology. The ECI has consistently defended the integrity of its EVMs, citing rigorous testing and security measures implemented to prevent manipulation. They argue that EVMs offer efficiency and accuracy compared to manual counting processes. However, skepticism surrounding EVM security persists among certain segments of the population, fueling demands for alternative voting methods. The ECI's response underscores the ongoing tension between the need for modern, efficient electoral processes and public confidence in the fairness and integrity of those processes. The debate over EVMs versus paper ballots is likely to continue, particularly as technological advancements and concerns about security evolve. Moving on. Assam remains peaceful amidst Waqf Act protests. Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, reported that the state maintained peace despite some protests against the recently passed Waqf Amendment Act 2025. He credited the Assam police's proactive measures for the state's calm. Approximately 40% of Assam's population is Muslim. Despite this significant percentage, the Chief Minister emphasized the prevailing communal harmony. The new act aims to improve the administration of Waqf properties. Preparations for the upcoming Bohag Bihu celebrations are underway, and the government is working to ensure the festivities proceed without incident. The Chief Minister's statement highlights the successful management of potential unrest, underscoring the effectiveness of law enforcement and the state's commitment to maintaining social order. The peaceful atmosphere amidst the protests demonstrates a strong sense of unity and cooperation within Assam's diverse community. Moving on. Ceasefire violation by Pakistan leads to JCO's death. A tragic incident unfolded along the line of control, LoC, in the Akhnoor sector of Jammu. The Indian Army suffered a significant loss when a junior commissioned officer, JCO, was killed in an encounter with terrorists attempting to infiltrate across the LoC. This marked a blatant violation of the ceasefire agreement by Pakistan. The incident occurred soon after talks at the brigade commander level were held to reduce tensions along the border. The attempt to infiltrate underscored the continued threat posed by cross-border terrorism. In a separate development, in Kishtwar, security forces successfully neutralized 3 Pakistani terrorists during a joint operation. A substantial quantity of weapons was recovered from the terrorists, highlighting the scale of the operation and the weaponry involved. The successful operation, while separate from the LoC incident, demonstrated the resolve of Indian security forces in combating terrorist threats. These 2 events, occurring within a short time frame, underscore the volatile security situation in the region and the ongoing challenges in maintaining peace along the LoC. The death of the JCO is a stark reminder of the risks faced by Indian soldiers defending the nation's borders. Moving on. BJP predicts Bengal victory, blames Mukhyamantri for scheme blockade. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda sharply criticized Paschim Bengal Mukhyamantri Mamta Banerjee for allegedly obstructing the implementation of the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Addressing a gathering in Odisha, Nadda predicted a significant victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, in the upcoming Paschim Bengal elections. He posited a correlation between opposition to the scheme and subsequent electoral defeats, citing Delhi and Odisha as prime examples. Nadda asserted that the refusal to cooperate with the Ayushman, Bharat scheme demonstrates a lack of commitment to the welfare of Paschim Bengal's people. He declared that it was time for the Kamal to bloom in Paschim Bengal, using the BJP's lotus symbol as a metaphor for the party's anticipated electoral success. The statement serves as a clear indication of the BJP's intensified efforts to gain traction in Paschim Bengal, framing the Ayushman Bharat scheme as a key element in their campaign strategy. Moving on. Murshidabad violence, Giriraj Singh accuses Mamata Banerjee of forcing Hindus to flee. West Bengal, Union Minister Giriraj Singh has sharply criticized the West Bengal government, led by Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, over the violence in Murshidabad. He alleges that Hindus are being compelled to leave the state because of the worsening law and order situation. Singh's statement points to a serious deterioration in the security and safety of the Hindu community within the state. BJP Member of Parliament Praveen Khandelwal also expressed deep concern, questioning the ruling Trinamool Congress (TMC) government's inaction. He suggested that the TMC's silence in the face of violence, possibly related to protests against the Waqf Act, is inadvertently emboldening perpetrators. Both Singh and Khandelwal have demanded a strong and immediate response from the state government to address the violence and ensure the safety and security of all its citizens. The accusations highlight a major political conflict and raise serious questions about the state government's ability to maintain peace and order, particularly for the Hindu population within Murshidabad. Thank you for listening to Hear First.